How do we manage the physical impact of the worrier on our nervous system and our immune system? 1. We orientate towards what makes us feel safe. This could be an object, a person, an animal, a place, or something that could bring back a memory of safety. Example, a photo of a lovely place that you might have visited on your holidays, or that you had an experience with a loved one. 2. We connect with whatever gives us joy and pleasure. 3. Our mind will always ruminate when we have not given it a focus. When we ruminate, we have a tendency to move towards hopelessness. We need to keep our minds distracted or focused in doing things like reading, jigsaws, crosswords, mind games. The media at the moment are giving us a lot of ideas in how we might do this, and I would encourage you to try and experiment with some of these so that they might be very helpful to you. We can practice conscious breathing techniques, yoga, meditation, and relaxation. And in fact, I've given to Naomi a sort of copy of a relaxation that I've done for some of my clients during this difficult times, which will be available to you all if you need it. Another question that has come up is, how can I manage teenagers and other family members? We need to remember that teenagers are in the part of their lives when they are discovering who they are. That is not their parents or people in authority who are telling them what to do. So their natural reaction is to rebel. So you give them instruction to do something. Rather than cooperating with you, the chances are their initial impact is to challenge it and to revolt against it. So they do not want to engage in any restrictions to their social lives right now. You have to give them motivation. We are at this moment in time making history. We've never had this experience before, not in my life, and not in their lives. So you need to tell them that they are now part of history. And when they, later on in their lives, are telling their kids and their grandkids what they did during this time, they will now be able to tell them, well, I stayed at home in order to protect my parents from getting ill. I avoided social contact so that my family could be safe. I rang up my granny and told her funny stories about what things were happening in my life in order to keep her emotions uplifted. I rang a friend who I knew was feeling anxious and gave them some support. If you can give them some motivation and some idea that they are part of history, then this might overturn this. For those of you who are carers, this may also be a very difficult time. And what I'm saying to you is that all of the things that we've talked about before, just up to now, are as important to you to manage your stress as those people who you're caring for. But also, it may be time for you now to reach out to other resources that will be supportive to you. But you need, therefore, to be direct with what your needs are by voicing them rather than assuming that other people will know. Remember, your sense of caring is also a sense of how you experienced caring when you were growing up, and this may be different for everybody. I would encourage you to keep communications with each other open, and also to be actively listening rather than having an agenda when I'm having discussion with my loved one or a member of my family or friends. Explore what I can do and possibilities rather than getting often paralyzed in anxiety of what I cannot do. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope that in some way, some of the things that I have said will be helpful to you. But I'd like to leave you with a message. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And enjoy this time, because we will get through it. It is temporary. And we have the ability to survive. Take care.